Hi guys, and welcome back to Otter's RC Garage. Today we are back for our third race of the point series. So we're looking to do really good. So far, me and Zane are the only two that have been here for all of the point races. Other than that though, everyone else is doing really good, so we do have some competition today. Looking to do as best we can. So we got a couple cars out here. New guy running today in that red car. That's an Avenger chassis, pan car chassis. He's going to be trying to run in the 17.5 class that they've started for the pan car guys, ones that Bruce and Kevin have been running in. We'll see if he's fast or faster. He normally runs 21.5 trucks, so he definitely has experience with the trucks. This 17.5 Tour spec car, so it's actually two spec of what they're sort of mimicking our rules to. We got out here in the purple car going quite a bit slower. That's Seth. He's getting his set up for breakout. And then you got in the purple there, super cool body, is Brian. He's actually for a bomber class in a different track, but he's got it mocked up to his breakout car and got it mounted. Pretty cool bomber body. I was waiting to see if he'd drive it around. Looks like he's getting this 17.5 one figured out. Definitely running fast. Woo! Still spinning out though every once in a while, but he'll get it figured out. So we got Zane out here practicing IROC. I told him wanted to have him try and come out here with other traffic, see how he does and see how he runs. Whoop! There we go. I think his car is doing actually pretty good compared to the other cars. Richie's a fast driver. I know his is a good one to compare it to. And he was able to go pretty much into the corners with them. Whoop. The rest of these guys are sort of newer. So he is able to catch most of these newer guys and make his way out and around. Whoop. But yeah, his car definitely punishes him if he overdrives the corner. Sort of got it set up now that way, so it just understeers a whole lot if he goes too fast into the corner. If you go in the right speed though, then it'll do fine. So it is a lot about how he's driving and how his corner is. Say like this, car's looking super fast, making gaps on the whole pack. Saying like that, if he's going the right speed, his car will just whip this corner and take it nice and perfect. Say Ethan there trying to catch him. Oop, Ethan is able to make the pass. Whoop! Zane tapped his bumper, sort of made a mistake there, but I say it's not necessarily the fastest setup, but it's a good setup for a beginner driver, and if he does everything right, he can be fast and at least be competitive, especially against other drivers that may be rolling or spinning. Alright, and that's it for our practice session. So, first things first, we got our first round of breakout racing. So, we'll have a couple races probably before that, but we'll see how today goes. Hoping for some good points. So, racing has started. We got our novice class out here, starting us out in the moment. Next up is going to be modified. We got 3 rounds of modified. We got a round of NAS truck. We got 2 rounds of breakout. We got 9 drivers total for a breakout class, so really big turnout for us. See, then we got 3 rounds of IROC as well. So, should be a good day of racing. Here we go for first round of modified racing. Rick out here, it's actually a third heat to run. He's got a 58 lap pace. He's got a beat to beat Gavin, who's running top qualifier at the moment. Second place would be a 55 lap pace and 54 for third place. Got a couple fast guys out here, so we'll see how the race goes. We got Rick in blue, number 8. Kevin in the black 24. And then a whole bunch of new guys running this week. Second or third week for them running. So Rick and Kevin got a bit of work to do to manage these newer guys, but it seems like they're doing all right. Oop, we got to spin around there, and it's going. Oh, we got to roll over. Nope, tag Kevin. Rick's sitting 2 at the moment. So Kevin right now in a second place run. I'm not sure about Rick. Rick looking to go 4th overall at the moment. So Rick got a really good run. That'll get him into the A group. That's what we're looking for. Might be able to improve a little bit, get up to a 3rd place run. So he only needs to improve by a lap, and he is doing pretty good and pretty quick. Seems like he's been able to pick the pace up. The guys have been spreading out. Whoa. Whoa. Got lucky there. That could have been a whole lot worse. Slowed him up a little bit, but not enough to really worry about, I don't think. Like I said, it could have been a whole lot worse. Rick's got some clean air now. Let's see what he can do. No one around from behind or in front. Ooh, got some action in turn 2. All cleaned up. Oh, Rick getting a tap. Unfortunate. That's going to change his pace up. Hopefully not too much. He was sitting, like I said, in a 4th place run. Rick running a 53 lap pace, so I think that is about a 3rd or about a 4th or 5th lap and overall. I think that's going to come down to the seconds at a 53 lap pace. There's a couple guys at a 53. We can pick it up just a little bit. I think Kevin's bumped up to about a 54, almost a 55 lap pace. He said he's almost up to Gavin's pace. Kevin making his way through. Rick checking up there. Whoop, got it. Whoop, I was gonna say 4. There we go. Cleaned up. A couple more to hold on to. See if we can stay out of the traffic. See if we can maintain that 4th place run. Ooh, as I say, that would end up getting into some traffic. Thankfully landed on our wheels and kept going. So it did slow him up at least a second or 2. Ooh, some more issues. Issues for our leader there. That's going to affect his run, definitely. Whoop, our driver there getting bumped to the inside, coming out of 2. 30 seconds to go. Rick's still sitting in the 2 for this race. Rick now down to 7th overall, so he's definitely got some work to do. Maybe getting in with a little bit cleaner racers might help him out some. I think he's going to end up in the B sort. So not the fastest guys, but not the slowest guys either. So definitely usually a competitive group in the B. Everyone's got something to prove. And that's the race. All right, good driving overall. Next up is going to be us in breakout. All right, here we go. First heat for breakout. We got 9 guys racing total, 4 in this group. There we go. Staying super wide because I'm going super fast. Can already feel it.
517, Justin 523, Zane 524, Rick 524.
Coming in just a little bit.
Zane, bounce around again. Justin 510, Zane 521, Doug 521, Rick 531. Zane in the 506.
Zane flirting with that.
Doug 522, Rick 519. 1 down, 4 to go.
Sort of pacing myself with Zane here.
Zane in the 518, Justin 532, Doug 507, Rick 510.
Catch up a little bit.
No, don't catch up a little bit.
Zane's starting to run away.
Doug in the 500 with a 6.
Some super close racing.
Front to the 512, Zane in the 512, Doug 518 that time by, Rick 522. 2 down, 3 to go. Zane in the 513, Justin 504, Rick 513, Doug 520.
Some really good close racing there. Whoop, Rick unfortunately turned a little early, I think. Down to Zane and I. Holding on first and second at the moment.
Justin at the 515, Zane 513, Doug 506, Rick 523.
Zane tapping. Keep going, Z. Keep going, Z. See, I wasn't in the position to pass you anyways.
I thought you were done.
Keep going. Keep going strong, bud.
Justin 517, Zane 513, Doug 505, Rick 526.
Yeah, I went to the outside of you, so I...
Justin and Zane both on the 59 504, Doug 58 502, Rick 58 503. Minute 35 to go. Justin for 506, Zane 506, Doug 530, Rick 531. Doug broke out.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was me or Zane.
1 minute to go. Justin for 516, Zane 512, Rick 529.
Papa, you just
Doug
hit
for
me.
527, that's high five.
Rick doing really good, didn't break out, and we just caught up to him at the very end of the race.
Zane for 516, Justin 518, Rick 516, Doug
Woo!
533, that's high five.
Sniffing on Rick's back bumper around that turn.
20 seconds to go.
So we're gonna catch back up to Zane. I think Zane's gonna get this. He got pulled ahead.
Yeah, let me get this.
Oh, not enough time to catch up.
Lieutenant done. Zane done. Justin Yeagle done.
That's a racer. Good
All
job.
drivers are finished. Rick Foreman done.
What did it say?
Good driving. I don't know. Good job.
Up next,
Zane took
race
that
number
win. I
7.
think I got second.
Breakout. 5 SEC
Good driving.
2 up 2.
We got the Losi NASCARs out here racing. Fairly big group of guys. Main thing I came on to say though is congratulations to Zane. He's starting out in third. I'm starting out in fourth in breakout. We got Zach leading us off in first. He's a second ahead of Zane and a second and a half ahead of me. Next is Brian. Brian got about half a second on Zane. So some really close running. We're all just right there within a real close gap of each other. So it's going to be some interesting next few couple heats for us in breakout. Rick was able to get a fifth in breakout, so he's going to be with us in the A group. So we'll be curious to see if he can hold on to that. He does need to improve by about a lap in order to maintain that, get up to that 59 lap pace with us. But some pretty good close racing, having 4 of us at 59, and like I said, we're all within about a second and a half of each other. So next up though, we got Rick and IROC.
Thank you, sir.
Here we go for IROC, our first round of IROC and our first race for IROC for the day.
Bill's still out there.
We got Rick out there in the blue car. We got Rich in the American flag. We got Richie in the green and blue. We got Bruce in the black. And we got Bill here in the orange and white. Looks like we got Rick. Whoop, Bill rolling. Unfortunate for him, but we got Rick. Looks like starting us off. Got a good strong run going. Oh, Bill again on 4. So this is the first group, so no top qualifier yet. Whoever wins this is going to be the top qualifier and the one to beat in the next 2 rounds. I think at the moment Rick's got the lead, but Richie is catching up.
45 seconds in, it is Rick, Richie, Bruce, Rich, and Bill.
Whoa, 2-wheeling. That's going to give Richie room to catch up. We got Rick.
Oh God. Richie, Rick, and Rich for your top 3.
So we got Rick out front, Richie, and then Rick.
You're in terms of B, you're towards the bottom.
Ooh, Rick getting a lot of 2-wheel action.
Come on, Bill.
He's definitely going to have to not tire dope between rounds. Keep that from 2-wheeling. There we go. Find his way around Rich. Richie looking to find his way around too. Rich, oh, give Rich a boot. Unfortunate. Does give Rick some breathing room. I think that is going to let him pull back into first. Basically, if Richie can get up to Rick's bumper. Oh, Richie is out front. Actually, it's super close at the moment. 2/10 on that last lap between first and second. Both of them on a 55-lap pace. So doing pretty good for IROC. 55 is a good standing. Not many people can do more than that. Oh, Richie. That's going to cost him the first, definitely. It's going to give Rick a little bit of room. Richie's going to have to catch back up to Rick in order to get back first.
It looks better with Bill driving, Chad.
Oh, we've had Chad take over for Bill. Show Bill that car can be driven. So Rick looking to make his way through traffic. And he's through. Bruce is doing a nice thing there. Rick out front, Richie in 2. Richie, and then Rich in the 3. Bill taking back over his car. After Chad proved his point, I guess. Rick trying to make his way through unscathed. Richie's still hanging out about that half lap back. Both Rick and Richie are pretty fast and about equal, especially with traffic.
Leader coming through, though.
Rick's still leading things out.
Rick out.
Whoop.
Rick out front.
Richie trying to find his way out and around Bruce. Trying to catch back up to Rick. The traffic, though, pulling them up a little bit. Having to run that inside line. Whoop. Bruce crossing over, going right back to the front there. Richie crossing back. Up. And side by side on the front stretch. Set Bruce up wrong, but able to let Richie through. That battle, though, I think gave Rick a little bit of breathing room. He did get caught up by Bill there just a little bit. So it's still about equal, half a lap gap between first and second. Second doesn't have to catch up that much. He only has to catch up probably a couple seconds. Oop, that's gonna cost him some. So Rick here, as long as he can make it through traffic when he does catch up. 1 minute to go. He's got a lot of open breathing room. Oop, dodged Bill there in the 2. Richie now in front of Bill though. Oop, gonna get slowed up. It's gonna give Rick up to about a 3/4 lap gain. I think he's still on a 55 lap pace. They haven't announced that here lately. Pretty sure though. Rick on a really good run. Hopefully be able to hold on to number 1 in IROC. That's going to get him a great placement for points for the day. About caught up to second place. Ooh, Bruce unfortunately up and over at 30 seconds to go. Bill's pulled off, let these guys run out. Rick has caught up to Richie's bumper. So he's definitely got first in the bag. Just has to drive it smart. Got about 2 laps left. Trying to get that 55, maybe a 56 lap pace, I'm not sure. We'll see here at the very end. A little bit of a bump to Richie. Everyone's still alive. Able to get that extra lap.
Just Rick done. Rick Foreman done.
Rick done.
Drivers are
We're
finished.
gonna take that 53
Richie Ryan back
53 laps, so he did get bumped down a little bit, but not a bad start. 53 lap and winning the first heat. So he's going to give everybody something else to race for. So we're going to be starting off round 2. Zane in 3rd, me in 4th, Zach leading us off in 1st, and Rick is going to be in 5th. We got Brian with a cool bomber body going to be racing with us in 2nd. So it's going to be a really good race, and hopefully we end up improving a little bit. Zach did say he turned his car up, so hopefully he doesn't break out, but there's a chance of that. Me and Zane, of course, we're usually pretty good, except for that first minute. We just got to make it through that first minute, and we are pretty safe. Rick turned his up 1 because he didn't break out at all, but he did end up back about a lap by the end of that race. So he's hoping up 1's not going to be too much, and he'll be able to keep up. So we'll see how we do. Rick out here right now. We're at 2nd rounds of modified. Oh, we got an issue there out of 2. It's all cleaned up. He didn't get into it. Right now he is running first in this race, but he's holding on to, I believe, 7th or 8th overall. He's not looking to improve necessarily any, but it is a better race going on at the moment. So if he keeps improving and keeps doing a little bit better, he might be able to bump himself up. So he is the fast guy for this race, this B sort. So he just needs to get a little bit faster and he'll be up in that A group. Next up, we got Breakout. Got all of us in the A sort. All right, here we go for 2nd round. So far, Seth has already bumped up to the front. Doug bumped up in the last race, and he got ahead of me. So I got some work to do to stay in this. Rick got bumped down 2 or 3 spots, or 2 spots actually. So me and Rick got some work to do. Zane's still in the A. He's got some work to do if he wants to stay in it, I'm sure.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around.
There we go.
Here we go.
Looks like I get to start the race off. Oh man, I thought I was going to break out there. We really cut that thing. Someone going for top qualifier already?
Zane broke out.
Oh, Zane, unfortunately.
Zach with the 513, Brian with the 513, Justin 517, Rick 522.
Unfortunately broken out, so he's probably just going to have to run this race as a practice race, but stay in there and do the best he can.
Justin with the 502, Zach 513, Brian 514, Rick 520, Zane 509. We'll move and shaking around. Justin the 501, that's our bye.
Trying to come down some.
Zane broke out.
Oop, Zane breaking out there.
Justin the 510, Brian 510, Zach 516, Rick 517. Careful down and forward.
Oh, Brian unfortunately rolling. Something happening there. Rick rolling there.
Watch it forward, watch it forward, high and forward, high and forward.
Thank you.
Well, that ended up costing me
I
top.
turn, but it wasn't going. Shut up.
So each time that beep goes, that means I'm hitting top qualifier. And
Just out
it's
front of
got
the
my
base,
heart
59.502
racing.
with a 5. We got about 1/10 of a second right now. Rick broke out.
So I'm afraid to break out.
Justin with a 509, Zach 516, Brian 526, Zane 527, Rick with a 511.
In a good spot out here in the middle of nowhere, no one around me.
Justin with 507, Zach 514, Brian 515, Zane 512, Rick gonna break out again.
Don't know it.
I'll learn it.
Oh, going a little wide there. Someone bumping.
Justin with a 508, Zach 524, Brian 524, Zane 510, Rick 515.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Still flirting with that top run.
3 down, 2 to go.
Oh, went a little wide there. Pretty wide there. There we go, get back in it.
Justin with 514, Zach 524, Brian 516, Zane 521, Rick 516.
Gotta keep my smoothness up. Oop, fell off the pace there.
Justin at the 512, Zach 530, Brian 517, Zane 522, Rick 504. Just not that TQ pace, just barely. Look at his second place run going with a minute to go.
Start tucking it in.
Got to find like 2/10 out there, Justin.
There we go.
507 out of Justin, Zach at the 516, Brian 517, Zane 526, Rick 509.
Back to TQ.
Justin the 514, Zach 515, Brian
Zane
512,
being very
Zane
courteous.
524, Rick 522.
Thank you, Zane, for letting me go by. I appreciate that. Oh, fell off. Try and get back to
11
TQ.
seconds left.
Yeah, we're super close to first and second on that TQ pace. See if I can get back up to there. Yeah, my nerves are getting to me. I'm not going as smooth.
Justin Yeagle done. Zane done. Rick Foreman done. Zach Miller done.
All right, good racing, everyone. I'll take first, but I don't think I got TQ.
Second overall.
Second overall.
3/10, I think.
3/10. Oh, man. Super
race
close
is completed.
racing. Here we are out for second round of IROC racing. Rick's sitting in fourth place. He actually had one guy from the B group bump up, so he's actually into fifth place, but top 6 is what's going to be in the A group. Oh, Rick, unfortunate run up there.
What's your leader? Other blue car.
There we go. So out here with Rick, we got, I believe his name is Sean in the red car. Wally in the all black there. Following him is Gavin. We got Justin in the blue car and Chad here in the other darker blue car. Oh, Gavin unfortunately rolling there. Rick looking to do as good as he can, but unfortunately with that roll there, it's probably going to be worse than his first run.
Just about a minute in, it is Chad, Wally, Justin, Gavin, Shane, and Rick. Down to 2 runs, Justin looking to go forward.
Yeah, Rick at the moment sitting down at the bottom. Chad looking to move up to 4th overall. Or I'm sorry, Chad looking at the TQ at the moment. Hear the beep going there. Yep, Chad's still running a top qualifier pace. I tell you what, that beep. I just won that last race. I got only 0.35.
I didn't turn in nowhere.
Say like a 0.35 second. I would say the difference between me and Seth. I did have top qualifier there for quite a long time in that race. All you got is that beep to tell you that they're on top qualifier and breakout. It's really scary because a different beep tone means that you broke out. We got, I think, Gavin now or Wally on a top qualifier. I think Wally on a top qualifier pace. I haven't seen him involved in any accident. He's about the only one that hasn't been involved. Wally's still around with off at first and resetting his top qualifier. Gavin, unfortunately, up and over. Oh, Chad on the straightaway, getting squirrely and two-wheeling. Wally making his way through. Rick's sitting down at the bottom still, unfortunately. So we ain't going to improve much in this race, unfortunately. I think just Wally looking the only one really to improve his own TQ. So next, though, we'll be back with Rick racing modifieds. So we'll get a little shot of that. It'll be our set of third rounds coming. So stay tuned for that. And here we are out for some modified racing. Got Rick trying to hold on to his spot in the B. He's just got to do a little bit better. He can make it up to the A, but has been having issues with traffic mainly. There we go, making his way through very nice and clean. So shockingly, for being open wheel cars, this modified class has been proven to actually be a fairly clean class. It doesn't usually end up being much of a bruiser fest, although I say that when it does end up happening, they usually do end up locking together and or going flying. But very clean run so far. Rick going in first right now, actually running third overall. Justin sitting second, then Wade, and then Brandon. As long as Rick can hang on to this clean race, he should be fairly good. Don't have much traffic to deal with, only 3 other cars out there. I have to say that, though, he comes up on 2 of them at the same time, able to make his way through Brandon there. Brandon driving that red car. Wade sitting right in front of Rick at the moment. Rick now finding his way through that inside line. Wade here in the Chevy blue and gray car. We got Brandon spun around. Oop. Had Justin there bouncing off the inside wall. I'm not sure if he was looking away or looking down. I made that same mistake in breakout a couple weeks ago. Ended up costing me 3rd place and a trophy. You guys go back and look at older video, 2 weeks ago video. I think you'll see that. Rick, though, holding on pretty good. Looking really clean, good race. Rick still holding on first. Whoop. Down to a 4th place run, but still very good. Unfortunate for Justin there. Justin's front wheel got into Rick's back wheel, and that just sent that car flying. Not sure if Rick moved up or what. So I know Justin didn't have much to go there, being along the wall. Rick out here doing pretty damn good. Doing really good, I would say. track's starting to warm up, I think. He's starting to get the grip that he needs with this car. IROC is almost like he's getting too much grip. I didn't see that he's two-wheeling. Better stop talking about grip. Start have a announcer curse moment go on. This good of a run, I hope nothing happens. Oop, Brandon around in 2. No one else wrapped up in that. We're good to go. Rick's car out there wobbling around the front tires, but doing good. Like I said, we can't get that shake out of the front wheels, but whenever it is doing it, we know it's doing good. Oh, Brandon upside down on 1.
Careful, 1 car is high in 1.
And it's cleaned up.
Cleaned up.
Good deal, good deal. Got cleaned up right before our driver came through, so he didn't have to change his line or change his pace. He is trying to find his way out and around Justin. Justin, though, I think has quite a bit of a gap on him. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up soon. Oh, Justin, unfortunately, two-wheeling going up and over. That is going to give Rick the free pass.
We're down to the final minute of this line. Still Rick, Wade, Justin, and Brando. Rick still looking to 5th overall.
Rick looking now to go 5th overall. Wade sitting in 2nd in this race. Justin sitting in 3rd. So if he can keep us up, this will put him into the A group. Top 6 go to the A. Sitting 5th overall. A really good run going for him. Hasn't been much of an issue with traffic. Only had one incident with Justin on the back stretch so far. So really good race. Next up is the A sort of guys though. So the couple guys that he passes could reset and bump him back down to the B, but a good fighting chance to stay in the B or in the A at this point. Ooh, Justin unfortunately on his own on the back stretch. Front wheel caught that wall and just went up and over. Oh, had another one go up and over. There we go. All done. Yeah, that's it. Good job, Rick. I think that's going to bump him up to a 5th spot overall. So we got Rick out here running his breakout class. He did get bumped down to the B group. He's running with Gavin. He's got the matching car here right in front of him. He's got Wade out there running with him and Doug. Doug almost made his way up to the A. He had me bumped out, and then I ended up resetting that, resetting my pace up to a second place run. So I ended up just bumping him back down, but we got 6 out of the 9 guys running a 59 lap pace, and all of us on that 59 lap pace within about 4 seconds. So very close racing. All of us in the A group, I think, are all within about 2.5 seconds. So we got quite a bit of work to do in this next round. We're going to try and be nice and clean. Unfortunately, Rick there breaking out, so that's going to change his lineup. He probably had a good run going. Whoop, Rick again. Which means shorter shot Gavin isn't, because he's he's running a 5:08, so he's right there too. Well, hopefully we can maintain our A main runs. We will see though.
Alright, here we go.
And we're off. I guess I'm starting the race. 3rd heat. Zach and then Zane gonna reset our TQ.
Who was that?
Brian.
Cut that corner. No, I literally just went up a notch.
Oh.
512, Justin 508, Zach 524, Zane 517, Brian 507.
What'd you learn?
Set for the 500 with an 8.
Don't
Start coming in a little bit here.
Set for the 514, Justin 506, Zach 508, Zane 551, Brian 507.
Whew. And get back smooth. Get back smooth.
Set for the 501, Justin 509, Zach 512, Zane 526, Brian 504. 504, Justin 507, Zach 521, Zane 529, Brian 504.
Seth doing really good, resetting TQ. Resetting his own TQ.
I didn't adjust my steering speed. That's what I was talking about. My steering speed's like way off.
Seth looking to reset his own TQ, 59.5 flat right now. Seth with the 512, Justin 525, Zach 512, Zane 507, Brian 501. 40 to go.
There we go.
They will take this time to practice with somebody behind you. I'm not going to try that.
Seth with the 517, Justin 509, Zach 511, Zane 508, Brian 509.
Brian and Zane practicing. Good time to do it. Gonna get in a little more. There we go. About right there is where I need to be.
504, Justin 507, Zach 509, Zane 506, Brian 507. Seth with the 501, Justin 507, Zach 517, Zane 517, Brian 528. Now Seth about 5 thousandths away from a 60 lap pace.
Damn. I don't feel so bad getting second now.
Seth with the 502, Justin 511, Zach 509, Zane 514, Brian 516.
I'm like, man, I'm hitting a lot of 5.0s. How the hell? I know. Well, that 60 lap pace just makes sense.
Seth with the hot lap 500 to 5 with a 60 lap pace. Seth with the 502, Justin 531, Zach 522, Zane 505, Brian 512. Seconds to go. Seth with the 503, Justin 511, Zach 518, Zane 513, Brian 514.
Oh. There we go. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Brian. Sorry.
Way wide
That is
there.
time. Everybody keep going.
Justin Yeagle done.
Not too bad. Having only just
Zach Miller
one
done.
bad wide lap, I would say.
Seth Bloss done.
Awesome
Right,
driving.
session to take that 65.04.
Dang, 60 getting
The
the
race is completed.
60 lap pace. Good job. I don't feel bad at all taking
Up next,
second.
race number 8.
Just wonder if I did better than my second race. Well, we're out for next race of IROC. Rick had a third place run going on, but I guess him and Chad ended up getting into it. Ooh, Chad there rolling Gavin. Wally getting ran over. Oh, Chad two-wheeling again. Now wheeling. Say, Rick had a third place run overall going, a 54 lap pace, but I think that roll probably set him back down. Might still be sitting in third place in the race, but a lot of really fast guys in this. We got Greg out here. We got Gavin there. We got Justin, Rick, Wally falling around in the black car. Whoop. And Chad getting into the back of Rick. There we go. Whoop. Some tire rubbing there. Body got tucked in. It's all good to go though. This has been a pretty heated race for A group. Oh, Justin and Chad getting into it. Greg bouncing off the nose of Chad there. Whoop, Justin getting sat down on Rick, but Rick still running right out in front of Wally there, not giving him any room to go. Wally and Chad there, back bumping again. Minute 30 to go. Rick still has third place run going. Good for him. Oh, Wally and Chad going up and over. Rick looking to get, I think, still at a 54 lap pace. That rollover, I guess, I mean, it slowed him down, but it didn't slow him down too much, I guess. Or he's just able to run. He's running a lot faster than what he did. I know he's been tweaking this car a little bit all day. And he's down to using the smallest shims possible just to tweak it to the right point. Seems like this race right now, it's responding well. He hasn't really had much issues. Oh, Justin there and one. Rick just barely avoiding it. Wally now getting back into it. Not sure what was going on. Chad got third place run going now. So it has been moved around quite a bit. So this is going to end up being an interesting, Gavin up and over. I'll say it's going to end up be an interesting race for this main, I think. There's going to be a lot of guys throwing elbows, I think. So we'll be seeing that race at the very end of the day, I'm sure. And there's time for this race. Rick unfortunately ending on his lid. Whoop. There we go. Going back into it. There we go. Let's see. So, nope, Rick only able to sit in 6th, so not able to improve any. Did have a good run going, but on to the mains. So we got the novice race out here. Got another new racer and Braden. Braden's stepping his car up quite a bit. He's doing a lot better this week. Cole, I believe, is the other driver. This is his first weekend driving, so for a first weekend driver, he's not doing too bad. Still learning how to do the oval and everything. He's doing a lot better than some people, though, I've seen. So, great driving. Oh, still some big wrecks, even with these slower cars. Luckily, everybody landed on their wheels. Whoop. But next we'll have Rick racing in the B sort for his breakout. He's got a couple good guys to race against. He's got Wade in there, Doug, and get the other guy. Oh, Gavin. Gavin's racing in the B main with him. It's Gavin's first weekend. So all of them are looking to see who can win and be bumped up into the A. Gavin actually had a top qualifier run going with his last heat run, but I don't know if it's oil change or he got in traffic or something went up, but just that little bit was enough for drop him down and let us get to stay in the lead in the A group. I did have a lot better of a race, and Seth also had a really great race. He had a 60 lap pace. I was at a 59.502, so really I was only about 2.5 seconds to not even that, pretty close to 2 seconds behind him. So it's going to be a really interesting main race. Zach cranked his car up even a little bit more. We hopefully are lucky we can keep him from breaking out, and hopefully I can stay ahead of him. Zach's starting out 3rd. I'm starting out 2nd. Seth's starting out 1st. Brian's starting out 4th, and Zane's starting out 5th. So Zane's got the most work to do, plus he's going to have that one guy from the B main on his tail. So we're going to see how breakout does. I'm sure we're going to have a really good race. Here we are for Rick's B main for breakout. Got Doug leading us off, Gavin right on his tail. Rick sitting in 3rd. So this is a heads-up race now, not on the clock. Still can't go faster than 5 seconds, but it's a legit heads-up race. So Gavin's got to find his way out and around Doug, or hope that Doug breaks out. Oh, Rick there. had to dodge the back of Gavin and send himself right to the wall. Gavin looks like might be closing. Nope, Gavin closing. Oops, Rick broke out of everyone. I thought that was going to be Gavin. He got sucked up to the back of Doug there pretty quick. So still a fight between Doug and Gavin. Rick sitting now in fourth since he has broken out. Gavin now trying to figure out how he's going to make his way out and around. Oh, Rick breaking out again. So he's definitely down. Wade's probably just going to hang out and take over third.
Doug with the 503, Rick broke out. Gavin 515, Wade 516.
Ooh, Gavin trying to get his nose in there, seeing if he could make it through. Doug, though, not letting him by. Gavin, though, still peeking for it. There, Gavin making the move. Skipping a little bit on the turn to see if he can maintain it, if he's going to end up breaking out. Doug's now got it. Oops, somebody broke it. Rick breaking out again. That's unfortunate. So now a race between Gavin and Doug.
Come on, Doug!
Doug right on his tail, making the move to the inside, sending Gavin way wide. Gavin, though, is getting back into it.
You ain't gonna bait Doug. Good luck.
504, Gavin 502, Wade 508, Rick 501. Rick broke out.
Rick breaking out again. And Gavin did all that work, working his way out and around Doug, and just for Doug to come right back.
Tucker in just a tad, Gavin.
28 laps to go.
28 to go, still a chance to do it.
Doug broke out.
Oh, what?
Doug ends up breaking out, so Gavin now comfortably is sitting in first. Gavin, all he has to do is stay ahead of Wally.
Go by and make him break out. Come on, kid.
Gavin out on his own race. Looks like he's going to be joining us in the A. Wade now sitting in second. So Rick and Doug would have to catch all the way up to Wade in order to gain position. Rick would have to do it a couple times. Doug only sitting the one lap down.
Gavin 518, Wade 521, Doug 521, Rick 513.
Doug right on Gavin's bumper trying to find that spot around.
Stay right there, Doug.
Doug broke out.
Doug breaking out again.
Come on, Doug. I thought you said you were bringing it in.
Going to give Gavin even more breathing room. So for sure now we're looking at Gavin first, unless he breaks out. If he breaks out, Wade's going to take over first. So Gavin, first time out running, going to take a B main win, it looks like.
509, Wade 525, Doug 508, Rick 523.
Oop.
511, Wade 503, Doug 511, Rick 514. 5 laps to go.
5 to go. Still a chance for Gavin to break out and Wade take over first. Oop, Doug getting spun out there.
Flip him around.
Grab him. White flag out. Gavin's going to take it. Good driving from Gavin. First day in breakout, taking a win in the B main. Here we go for the A main for the modified. We got Kevin leading us off, Gavin 2, Kurt 3, Rich and 4, Rick and 5. And we got Richie, ooh, getting past there. And a new guy. Forget his name.
Put it in there.
Have to figure out their names here before too long.
Get it all the way in.
Gavin forcing his way through, making it stick. Big battle for the front. Gavin and Kevin. Whoa, Rick here on the front stretch. That's unfortunate for our driver. Thankfully didn't get into it with the leaders or anybody else in that group. Not sure what happened, he just went to the outside. Kevin trying to find his way through, but Gavin just running away. Our driver Rick here trying to make his way through.
What was that?
Kevin back out front, Gavin down the inside. Not quite close enough.
Gavin taking the inside line, retaking it over. Oh, what was that? Kevin getting into the back of the Gavin there.
Well, Kurt stalls to the front.
That's Kurt leading to the front right there, sitting right behind him.
Kurt stalls is I only need one qualified in the today, and everyone's on here to win this thing.
So that little battle there is going to ruin the lead for Kevin and Gavin. Ooh, our driver there getting rolled on the back stretch. It looks like he landed on his wheel though and kept going. There he is. Still a big run here in the front. Kurt pulling away. Or nope. Kurt's still right there, not letting the fast guys go. Oh, the sun going on with Gavin's car ended up shutting off or something. But Kevin was able to jump in. A few other cars past him. Not sure what was going on with the car there. That was pretty weird. Well, so right now closest rate is Kevin, Rich in the American flag car there, and Gavin. This is Kurt in first. He's a lap above everybody. Oh, Gavin's car shutting off there again. Not sure what's going on with that. Kurt's still a lap up. Kevin, the only one technically on the lead lap still. Gavin's trying to get by everyone, I think, so he can catch back up with Kevin. Kevin, though, making his way through. Still, though, not able to find his way through. Not able to make much of a gap. Kurt's still right there. About 3/4 of a lap up. Gavin made his way by, though. Oh, and Sean again. That's a big hit for Rich, unfortunately. That's going to take him out of the running. Gavin's car keeps shutting off for some reason whatsoever. That time it ended up getting Kurt and Rich involved. Kevin about to make it back up. Yeah, because of that little incident, Gavin, Rich, and Kurt has lost that lap lead. Kevin just now at the bumper of Kurt. 30 to go. This main, let's see, there's a lot still can go on. Gavin trying to find his way now out and around. Now he's past Kurt. Hopefully his car stays on and holds on. It's definitely fast. He just has to be able to keep moving. Ooh. Ooh, our driver there bumping hard on the outside wall. Kirk and Kevin putting Gavin that lap down. Kirk and Kevin now fighting. Kirk taking it back. Kevin trying to answer. 21 to go. Ooh, Kurt getting at 2 wheels, just enough for Kevin to get by. Let's see if Kirk's able to answer. Well, Kevin's going to put a gap on it. Ooh, Gavin bouncing the outside wall there. Using all of the track. Our driver, unfortunately, I don't think is doing too well. Ooh, Rich there having an unfortunate roll. Kevin, Kurt, Gavin, Rich, Rick, Richie, and then Rick to round us out. Whoop. Something going on. And we're back to racing. Kevin's starting to pull on Kevin. Kurt trying to make his way back up. They got super clean track. 6 laps, not enough to catch up with traffic, I don't think. It's going to be a clean open race. Still anything can happen, but looks like Kevin's going to end up taking this one. Kirk, I don't think he's going to have enough time to do it. Here we go for our last lap. Run to the checker. And Kevin takes it. Kirk a close second. Gavin's going to take third. Some good driving. Up next we got Mud Boss. We won't be filming that, but here after that we're going to be having our breakout run. It's going to be the A main. I'm going to be starting out second and Zane's starting out in fifth. So good luck to both of us.
Good luck, Bob. Thank you. Get him. We splitting the tab later? Yeah. All right. What the fuck, Seth? God damn it.
Take that fucking.
What the fuck? That's not fair. I can't get out.
That's why you need the oh shit button.
Gay. Get off of that one.
I want to try.
Oh, come on, guys. What the fuck?
Balls Mahoney.
Alright, I've got a check from everybody. Everyone's wandered up in the center, and I have no marshals. Where's my Mud Boss guys at?
Yeah.
There you go, Seth.
About got you up and over.
I didn't want to roll him. I was like, fuck, too hard.
The lineup is going to be Seth, Justin, Zach, Brian, Zane, and Gavin.
Gavin, we're over here.
He said, Gavin, we're over here.
A little faster, buddy.
Oh, shit. What the heck,
Jeez.
Justin?
Seth, Justin,
Hey,
Zach,
come on.
Brian, Zane, and Gavin.
I can't stop that fast, I guess.
Type it out.
You got to get behind him, Justin.
Whoop, I'm so sorry. I thought you were taking off.
You ruined Seth.
I'm sorry, bud.
Hey, you guys starting to back for that one. That's twice, Justin.
It's my
Alright, here. Oh, hold on. One more time. We're going to get this right. Come on, children.
Everyone says breakout.
Come on, children.
All right.
It's a lot harder than it looks,
Here
Mitchell.
we go.
And we're off.
Seth with the 515, Justin 512, Zach 506, Brian 501, Joshua 4, Zane 531.
What was
Alright.
that crash?
See what happened?
It was a crash.
Yep.
There we go.
Seth broke out.
Oh, yes! No, when we would have been right there, Justin.
I blame you.
Fuck you, I was on the inside.
Brian with the 510, Zane 508, Gavin 514, Zach 501, Justin 543, Seth 507.
God damn, I can't turn. There we go. So I can't get it set left enough. There we go. Now we're back into it.
Brian with the 514, Zane 517,
Oh my God.
Gavin 514, Zach 504,
Sorry, bud.
Justin 559, Seth 513. Brian and Zane separate
I am
second, Gavin 3/10 back. in
way
the
off
three,
now.
Zach 8/10 back in the 4.
Zane, you do yours. I'm
I know,
full.
I'm in second.
Yep, do it, bud.
Doing my job.
Brian 523, Zane 512, Gavin
Oh, wait.
517,
I'm
Seth
going.
508, Seth
Okay.
507.
I'm just going to hang out around the outside.
Zane broke out.
No.
Sorry, bud.
My bad, Jess. I didn't fuck you, buddy.
Oh, it's okay.
said it's okay because I'm about to get you right here.
Brian at the 508, Gavin, hold on, Brian, one lap. Brian at the 521, Gavin 506, Zach 509, Seth 518, Zane 539, Justin 525. So just over a second between Brian and Gavin, 5/10 back to Zach.
Yeah, my son's messed up with my steering. I'm having to crank it like all the way just to make an oval.
Gavin 506, Zach 507.
Well, I'll stay in it.
Zane 520, Justin 507.
I'm unfortunately gone all the way to last. If my steering held out, I think I would have been all right, but it started pulling way hard right. Then after correcting that, and
Brian with the 508, Gavin 513, Zach 513, Seth 509, Zane 506, Justin 512. 45 laps to go.
yeah, something's wrong.
Brian 506, Gavin 505, Zach 506, Seth 508, Zane 514, Justin 508. Seth got the hot lap though back on lap 30, 500 with a 0.
Whoop. Fucking car.
Brian at the 518, Zach 510, Gavin 515, Seth 506, Zane 516, Justin 520. One. Yeah. So Brian 8/10 out on Zach, Gavin 6/10 back from Zach.
Going by, dude.
Your leader Brian in the purple car, second place in the Earnhardt truck. Zane next. Third place Gavin, he's in the blue and green. Brian with the 515, Zach 512, Gavin 507, Seth 514, Zane 508, Justin 513. 1 and 2 goes the tail down the inside. Zach goes on the inside, doesn't quite get there. 24 laps to go. Brian with the 513, Zach 511. Oh, is that going to scare him a little bit? He'll take over the lead. Brian back down the inside, motors by him. Brian at the 524, Zach 539, Gavin 507, Seth 507, Zane 514, Justin 515.
Well, car's back to handling okay.
Now Zach, Brian, Gavin, Seth are all for position. If your last name's Eagle, you're not in this one.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, go to the outside, Zane. Let Gavin go by.
Between them, 15 laps to go. Zach at the 506, Brian 501, Gavin 514, Seth 504, Zane 523, Justin 519.
Zane, let Gavin go by.
510 out of Zach, Brian 505, Gavin 506, Seth 520, Zane 517, Justin 526. This time behind me, 10 laps to go. Zach and Brian, 2/10 between them. Brian all over the back of Zach. Zach with the 510, Brian 506, Gavin 510, Seth 505, Zane 551, Justin 534. All little tap by Zach. Brian down the inside. He's going to make it stick. He does not. Zach retaliates. They're back and forth. Oh, is that going to tap? 4 laps to go. Brian 516, Zach 559, Gavin 5 flat. Seth 519.
Everyone.
1, 2, and 3, all real close. Gavin or Seth not too far back in the 4. White flag is out for Brian.
Brian's fully done.
Racing the line, you'll be
Zach
done.
done.
Brian gonna take it by 2/10.
Slipper's done. All drivers
Well, shit.
Back up to third.
Zaney done.
That was a poop run, but
Race is completed.
good job, Brian, getting first.
Good run.
Good job. Here we are out for the IROC race. Unfortunately, I think Rick is sitting down in the bottom. Heard he had an accident right before I was able to get filming. He did start out pretty good though. Yep, he's sitting down at the bottom, unfortunately. Had a pretty rough IROC race, or breakout race. Zane ended up breaking out, and that put him a lap down from everybody. I ended up getting spun there, and when I got spun, I got hit pretty hard in the side. I'm not sure what happened, or by who, but oh, big wreck there between Gavin and Rich. But anyway, yeah, my car started, after that accident, my car started pulling really bad to the right. So those pan cars, if I can't go perfectly straight on the straightaway, basically without touching the steering wheel, I can't maintain that speed I need for breakout. So I was fighting, trying to get it back to a actual normal steering position. And as soon as I did finally get it back to a normal steering position, it then hit the flapper and it started pulling the other direction. If you listen carefully, you'll hear some beeps from my controller as I'm trying to adjust and trying to save myself. But unfortunately, that was pretty much the end of my day. Zane, after that breakout, going a lap down from the pack, ended up being me and Zane down at the bottom, 5th and 6th. But we can drop 2 of our worst races, and we get to keep the 5 of our best. So we got 4 more rounds of races for points. So we got a couple more weekends before it's determined and before it's set in stone as to how we're going to do. Rick here looking to do a little better. He's got a chance. I've seen Gavin up and over quite a few times, so it's looking like he might be able to move up. Seen Rick, or a couple people up and over a few times. Rick, though, hoping to hold on to this. I think Rick's up to 4th place now. 40 laps to go. Ooh. Rich, unfortunately. Wally and Chad sitting 1st and 2nd. I'm taking it. Chad upside down. That's costing some time. Oop, Greg up and over. Coming out of 2. He was up to the 2 before that roll. And back to the 3. Running fairly clean. Ooh, Rich 2-wheeling, setting himself back down.
About a 3.5 second lead over Chad in the 2. Greg 4 seconds back in the 3.
And now we got Wally out front, Chad, and then Greg, and then Rick, our driver, sitting 4th. Chad, Greg, and Rick. Rich and Rick all getting sort of hung up there. Chad, I think, getting the worst of that.
20 laps to go. Greg in the 2, Chad in the 3.
So we got Greg in the 2. Greg here in this white and black.
Now Greg and Chad separated by about a second and a half. Greg will see Rick next.
So Wally in the green 33 Skoll car. He's out front at the moment. Ooh, getting into Rich there.
Roll out of 4. Got it.
Cleaned up. I think that's going to give Greg a little bit of a chance to catch up. Greg doing pretty well.
Rick and Gavin pole position. Greg and Chad pole position with 10 laps to go.
Only 10 to go. Rick looking to stay ahead of Gavin to maintain his spot. Gavin's able to make his way through. He'll take the spot over. Chad and Greg also on the same lap looking for position. Second place. Second and third.
Third place front line. Rick and 4 goes to table front line. 5 laps to go.
5 to go.
Rick, Gavin, Rich. Now Greg and Chad over 19 seconds.
Ooh, Gavin making the move.
10th of a second clear.
Rick not able to make the move back. Wally
Rick.
looking it through. Gavin going to take the spot over. Fourth spot over.
Wally can pass Gavin without taking him out. One flag is out for Wally.
White flag out for Wally, and that's it.
The line, you'll be done.
Rick going to solidify his spot in fifth.
Your top 3.
So we
Everyone done.
Wally, Chad, and then Wally, Greg, Chad, then Gavin, then Rick, and Rich finishing us off. And that's going to do it for us today. We didn't do all so hot, but we also didn't do the worst either. So we're going to take it as a day, I guess, and hopefully we do a lot better in the rest of the point series. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week.